friends, we are back and we are here to talk about kind of like a battle of the subscriptions, okay? These are our two $10 subscriptions. We have Birchbox, not BoxyCharm, and Ipsy. So we're going to kind of talk about the products in there and try to compare which one was better for the month of January.
Yes, so they are both $10. They are both sample subscriptions, so you're not getting full-size products. It's always a sampling. They both generally have about 5 to 6 samples. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the packaging. Birchbox always comes in a box.
And they're cute.
Obviously, they're always cute. They change the designs every month. They tell you about neat things you can do. They make nice gift-giving boxes. Tend to hang on to these. You can find things to do with them. And then Ipsy, on the other hand, always comes in a bag. They always give you a cosmetics bag. There's a different theme every month. This month happened to be kind of a sporty theme. It's made with some mesh. It's a little bit cushioned. Last month in December was a winter theme. It was silver. There's also tons of places you can go online for ideas of what to do with your bags, because you tend to collect a lot of them.
Pinterest is a great one. I will say, just talking packaging alone, I definitely liked the box better for Birchbox than I did the packaging or the bag for Ipsy.
Yeah, you can only do so much with the bags, and it's a little bright. This month's bag is a little bold.
It is a little bold for my taste.
And then also with the packaging, there's usually an insert. Birchboxes comes with a breakdown of your products. It tells you what you got, how much it is retail, gives you some tips for using them. I find this to be very handy. It's a nice point of reference because when you're getting samples, you're getting things you don't already know about for the most part. It's a surprise, it's something new. This kind of breaks that down for you and gives you a starting point for using your samples. Ipsy, on the other hand, comes with a fun quote.
It does.
It gives you a little challenge, I believe, on the other side.
It does give you the little challenge or whatever, but it doesn't talk about the products. You can, if you are subscribed to Ipsy, you can download their app and you can review a little bit about the products on the app, which is nice, but it doesn't come in the box.
Right. And so for products this month, we did unbox both of these. You can look for those videos in our channel. We tried to kind of do a side-by-side comparison. So for our first product, they were both lip products.
Yeah.
The Birchbox came with this Boost. It's a color-enhancing lip balm. I actually got to select a sample. Birchbox gives you the option to choose a single sample that's guaranteed to be in your box, or choose a curated box, so you can decide how much of a surprise you want. I love color enhancing pH things. Having it in a lip balm is really nice, and even though this is a sample, it's essentially a full-size product. So I thought the value in this is really great.
I would agree that's great. I, for the second month in a row, got a lip scrub. So while they are nice, this one I'll probably donate to a friend, just because, I mean, it's 2 in a month for lip scrubs, but still nice just the same.
So I think lip product, I think Birchbox probably wins on that, just for the size of the sample and the overall value. Then we moved on to an eye product. Birchbox came with a mascara. Mascara samples are fantastic because, as you probably know, mascara virtually never runs out. If you have these sample subscriptions long enough, you will never buy mascara for the remainder of your lifetime. And so this one was a style of mascara. Haven't tried it yet, but again, it's a sample. And so mascara samples tend to be significant. It's obviously not a full-size product, but it's in the sample realm. It's probably one of the better values.
Yeah. And then Ipsy had the eyeshadow single. I'm sure there was another color. Looking at it earlier, they had like a lighter, more of a gold color, and I got the more reddish tint. It was the sangria. Very buttery, very pigmented and shiny, so I definitely think that this was a win as well. I would say they're tied for eye products.
Also, yeah, because with a pot of eyeshadow, again, you're not going to blow through that. That's not a 1 or 2 use, even as a sample size. I mean, that's the size of the metal tray that come in some palettes.
Exactly.
So I think that the value of the samples are pretty tied in the eye realm.
Definitely.
Then we each had a product that had to do with luminizing. The Birchbox came with a Real Chemistry Luminous Peel. It looks like you could maybe use it 1 or 2 times. So, I mean, there's a couple options in here for the sample, but it's definitely not a long term. If you really were into this, you would definitely have to buy the full-size product.
Definitely. And then I had the Mary Luminizer, and so it was like a highlighter. Definitely is the sample size. It's currently on my face as well. I enjoyed this. This is something I would definitely use. It's in my wheelhouse. So I was excited about this.
It is, and again, once you have it in the little tin, I think almost anything powder-wise, you don't use a bunch of it at a time. So, I mean, this sample, if you want to open it and show,
Yeah.
you're probably going to get a solid amount of uses out of this sample size before you would have to resort to replacing it with
And I was
full
looking
size.
at the front, it says, it kind of has her on the front like she's getting her mugshot taken. It says Offense, highlighter, shimmer, and eyeshadow.
Nice.
Yeah.
So then our other two products for this month weren't really relatable side
random.
by side.
They were random.
This one, the Birchbox came with a complexion boosting moisturizer and a mineral sunscreen. These, once you get into creams and lotions, sample size starts to matter. These are tiny, and even feeling them, it's a little tiny bottle, and that's probably only about half full.
So this is where I think that Ipsy kind of came through, at least on how I feel, is that my kind of randoms were a little more on the larger scale. So like, who doesn't love purple fingernail polish? Plus, you know, a decent hair product. This was the styling cream with the argan oil in it. So I mean, I would say like these are the types of sample sizes I want to get.
That part, we were at the cut. I would stop from the this is practically full size, and then we'll go again in like 2 seconds.
Okay.
All right. We got excited. All right, you're probably good.
I mean, I would say that these are both full sizes. This one, I mean, who doesn't love purple? Totally would use. And then I would just say when it comes to like looking at these sample sizes, I mean, this is obviously a deluxe size and this is the size I would prefer to get. Receiving these tinier samples from Birchbox is the main reason I quit subscribing to them, just because I had an overabundance of these little samples that I wasn't going through.
Yes, these are definitely the samples that you get if you had heard of air repair and were like, oh man, I really want to try this. It gives you 1 or 2 uses. A lot of the times the value from these subscription boxes comes from the fact that they're travel size, it's a deluxe sample, it's enough that you can get a good amount of use out of it before committing to a full-size product. Samples of this nature, definitely you're going to get to use it once or twice and then you're going to have to commit to the full size, which is understandable from a business model standpoint. It just makes them a little less exciting in the box unless you come across something that you were looking forward to and really wanted to try. So this one is practically travel size.
Exactly.
I mean, it's only 1.7 ounces. You could pack this away with you. Even if you ever went to the full size, you have the travel one available to you.
Exactly.
So, I mean, overall, I think that I was content with my Birchbox. These two are kind of throwaways. I might try them, but I have sunscreen. I could pack a trip's worth of sunscreen samples at this point and just use 1 or 2 a day. And then the moisturizer, I've been trying to try more moisturizer, so I'll probably try it just to compare to what I already have. So this may lead into something for me. The peel, again, you're not going to use it super often. You'll get a couple uses out of it. The winners for me were definitely the mascara and the balm. And again, that comes from the fact that we're paying $10.
Yeah.
These are easily going to be worth that because in the long run, you're going to use these over and over
Definitely.
again.
And I would say for the Ipsy, 4 out of the 5, I mean, really the only thing that I was kind of iffy about was the lip scrub. And that was only because I had received it in a previous box, bag. But I mean, the remaining 4 items were all definitely something that I could use and get more than a couple uses out of. So again, $10 a month, and definitely worth checking out. We can list some links below for you to look at. And if you liked us and want to see us again, hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, guys.